Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Today. Today is Thursday, a thankful Thursday to all of you. I thank you so much for keeping us company, always getting up to look forward and look ahead and be a part of what we do. So a big thank you from me to you. I'm Pearson Bowen, welcoming you to the 20th of November. It's a Thursday. Today is a Q Day, and it's a very, very special Q Day. I'll give you more details in just a moment. But to all of you, wonderful having you company. Remember today also to be thankful to God for allowing you another day filled with all possibilities for you to achieve. And God promises you that He will give you exactly what you need to make today meaningful. But you need to give a little bit of praise. So take some time to say to God, thank you today. I encourage you to do so. For those of you watching us on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, cbc.bb, you've made a great choice. Thank you for waking up to keep us company. Thank you for sharing the show. I see that you do. And you've just been so obedient to my instruction. Thank you as well. And of course, if you know of something or someone whose story we have to tell, we'd love for you to tell us about it. Just send us an email. That email address is on your screen. It is morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And we look forward to hearing from you, your suggestions, your thoughts, your ideas, your everything. So do encourage you to write to us, morninbarbados@cbc.bb. So as I said to you, today's Thursday. Q Day today pays tribute to the fallen hero of Q in the community, the late DJ King Scorpion. So we encourage you as you come to the CBC compound today. This is where Q in the community is today, right here at the CBC. Come dressed in red. That was his favorite color. And so we encourage you to do so in honor of him, because today's Q is also in honor of him, as we also gather with the Regathering Secretariat, who are hosting today's Q in the community here at the CBC. So it starts at 11. Every good reason for you to come on down, because the usual things will happen, plus some very special giveaways. Music guaranteed, food guaranteed, socialization guaranteed, dancing guaranteed, dominoes guaranteed, and you. So don't miss it today. A very special Q in the community today, right here at the CBC complex from 11 in the morning, live on radio from noon, and we're looking forward to seeing all of you early. We're prepared to host you here until Thy Kingdom Come. So do come by and be a part of Q in the community today, the very special edition. What's coming up today? Well, I can tell you very soon, the Barbados Olympic Association is hosting the Independence Invitational Games, and we get more details about that in just a moment. The winner of the 2025 Youth Speak Off competition is here. He's a face you know. And so we want to celebrate his success when he joins us in just a little while. As you know, we love to encourage exceptional young people to continue doing exceptional things. So we'll highlight an exceptional young man who won that competition. How does GovTech Barbados work? There's a town hall meeting that is being hosted really to hear from you how we can better how government does business with us and with the rest of the world. So we'll talk to them about that as well. Get ready for the Battle of the Bands as Soca goes Gold 7 this weekend, and we get into the ring with the organizers to hear how they're planning for Saturday night's show. You really don't want to miss it, indeed. And how did One Love Jamaica, the Mediathon, go? Dr. Henderson Carter from the University of the West Indies will join us as we talk more about the successes coming out of that and what is now expected of all of us so that we honor our pledges. And we take a look at the work of the Criminal Justice Research Unit as they mark a significant milestone. Want to get started now at 6 minutes after 6 by turning our attention to the big games. I mean, big games. And so the big woman who is behind the big games is Itania Wiggins. Good morning to you, Itania.
Happy Thursday. Good morning,
You
Pearson.
too. How was your yesterday, by the way?
My yesterday was full of sun. You can see I'm a little sunburnt, but we're doing a beach sport, so I have to take the beautiful sun in Barbados.
I sat here early in the day. You came in so early. I was, who was this lady? Because the color is different. But it's good to see you. You're getting ready for the games. When did the games start, by the way?
Actually, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, for the entire weekend. November is packed with stuff, and we've positioned ourselves as a beach sports festival for independence. We're partnering with Regathering. So there's a lot happening, but we're the beach component of that.
The beach component. And
Yes.
this is now where the beach becomes our playground.
It does. And beach, especially in Bridgetown and in St. Michael on a Sunday, everybody used to go, you eat your mummy food on a Sunday, you walk down to the beach or jetty and you jump off, you play a little cricket. So the concept under the big games, which was started as a true multi-sport event under the Barbados Olympic Association, where we would have hosted both indoor and outdoor sports. So we took a little break from COVID and we reimagined it and positioned ourselves as a beach festival where all sports are on the beach. And we are at Brandon's this year. Actually, we started at Pirates Cove,
Yes.
very small, and we had a vision. And this year, the vision now has expanded. We're using the entire stretch of Brandon's, including Bronx Beach as well. That's how big it's gotten.
And that is because there's a lot of interest in what's happening as well. And let's talk through now a little bit about some of the sporting disciplines that will be in the big games this year.
All right, here's
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is our opening ceremony, and something big happened on it. Sorry to use the acronym, but it fits well. Barbados will be hosting the Commonwealth Sprint Rowing Championship. I'm going to put a lid on that because we have the team here. We have the president of Commonwealth Rowing, and he will speak to that. But the awesome thing about that is we're the first Caribbean country to host such an event in this region. So that's big for Barbados, and they'll be at Bronx Beach, and we have some athletes to tell you about that as well. At Bronx Beach, we've partnered with Regathering. We'll talk about that, where we're going to have community sports because that's important. So we have a beach cricket competition where each constituency will bring a team, and we're going to have an awesome playoff. We're going to have a road tennis competition, beach netball, beach volleyball, and rugby this year actually has brought in a team from Trinidad and Tobago. So it's fusing the elite sport with our community-driven initiatives all on the beach. Something that we have naturally. We don't need to build a stadium on the beach. We got it. So
I'm
we're
trying to
using it.
imagine road tennis in the sand.
No, Pearson.
You said that, you said it's all on the beach.
I did.
Okay, so
Valid point.
where then
Valid point.
is the road tennis?
All right. So because we're using the entire stretch, we're at Stades and Rascals. And we have also partnered with the National Peace Program and the Criminal Justice Research Unit. They're hosting a competition, which they've done annually, for youth between the ages of 18 and 35. And we're having a community aspect of that, where we're also going to partner with them, and they're going to be at Kensington Mall. So you could actually walk up and down Mighty Grinder Highway on Saturday and Sunday, and you're going to have a plethora of sporting activities. So we're going to merge into the beach for the beach rugby. Is that better? Is that
That's better. That's much better.
Yes. I haven't found a way to get it on the sand yet, but trust me, we can
I'm
work
sure you
on
will.
this.
I'm sure you will find some kind of hard surface to lay on the sand. And
true.
so over the next few days,
Yes.
really, starting tomorrow, we all gather at the beach, literally. And we can walk across, yes, to the road tennis. But the point is that whole stretch at Brandon's is open to Barbadians showing up in number and showing out for the sports as well. And in many disciplines, I know you had, as you said, the beach rugby, beach volleyball, beach wrestling.
Yes.
Which is a favorite pastime for a lot of boys in
It
particular.
is, you know. It is.
Love it. Surfing as well?
Yes, we had surfing. Actually, national championships was last week at Bashiba, but the champions will be coming to us on Sunday to do their medal presentation. Yes. We have the natural stadium. I don't need to build a national stadium
That's
to go
right.
on the beach.
That's right.
So we're utilizing what we have, our beautiful coastline, and we're integrating the different sports into that as well.
So as you get ready for your own beach activity this weekend, folks, make some stops at Brandon's and see what's going on there. And because it's on the beach, it's totally free.
100% free. That beach is mine, and we've made sure that it doesn't negate or stop Barbadians, and we have a lot of tourists who actually come, because when we speak about sports tourism, last year I remember it very well, we had some people who came off the cruise ship and ended up winning playing in the volleyball tournament. Yes, just turning a play, which is the feel we want to have, especially in this time in Barbados where we're seeing a lot of young people and a lot of things happening. The concept under We Gathering and Big Beach Games is to bring that unity and have a space where family can be.
Yeah. All right. So it starts tomorrow with the opening ceremony, and it continues until the 23rd.
Yes.
Each day's activity starts roughly around what time?
10 a.m.
10 in the morning.
Except Sunday, where we're having a quathlon. So we've extended, a quathlon is triathlon with two disciplines, on the beach, running and swimming. And they've opened it to the community. I checked them last night. They have over 100 and something people registered to participate in that. So it's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's big games after all. And so we want to encourage all of you everywhere, any parish and every parish, because there's a parish cricket competition. Let's come out to root for a particular parish and really see what else is happening in the big games. From the 21st to the 23rd, each day, roughly, competition starts at 10, and it goes until it's all done. And so let's come out and hail the champions of this year's big games indeed. Itania, thank you. You and your team for once again hosting the Barbados Olympic Association's Independence Invitational Games.
Got it, you did.
It's a mouthful, girl, but I spit it out. And so I really want to thank you and your team for putting on another stellar set of games this year.
All right, thank you very much, Barbados.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll take a break here. We're back in just a moment.
Look out for the Big Beach Festival, yeah, yeah. At Brandon's Beach, bring friends and family. The Big Beach Festival, yeah, yeah. November 21st to 23rd, we gathering on the beach. 10 sports on display and admission is free. See cricket, beach volleyball, wrestling, rugby. We gathering on the beach. Big. Powered by the Barbados Olympic Association.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One. Your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The
One. Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
14 after 6 o'clock now, we turn our attention to an all-of-government approach to how we do business in Barbados with Bajans and with people from elsewhere in the world, facilitated by GovTech Barbados. The Chief Executive Officer, Mark Boyce, is back with us this morning ahead of a town hall meeting, and we want to get a little bit more insight so that when we come to that town hall meeting, we're a little bit more informed as to how we can contribute to the growth and development and the success of how we do business. And so that's where we start. Good morning to you, Mr. Boyce.
Person.
Good to have you back again. Just to put into context, what was GovTech Barbados designed to do, or what is it designed to do?
So GovTech is a state-owned enterprise. It's relatively new. I only came on as the first employee in the second half of last year. And our remit really is to make services work better for citizens. It's really easy to say, a little bit more difficult to do in practice, but we are taking a whole of government approach to improving citizen service delivery for citizens, making it faster, more secure, more accessible, more modern.
And these are services delivered by government to the citizens of Barbados particularly.
Exactly.
And do you also interface with people from outside of Barbados who are not Barbados necessarily?
Anyone who's a resident in Barbados or people who are outside of Barbados but need to use government services, we will need to make sure that they're taken account of.
I know then you're operating then as a portal. So talk to me how it works, because us older, me of my vintage would want to pick up the phone and call.
Yeah.
But sometimes there are people who don't have that access, who might just want to still know. We don't want to have to come to an office to do business.
I understand. So the idea here really is that we have to meet people where they are. So we can't really leave anyone behind. So we have rolled out a site which is called alpha.gov.bb, which is really a testing site which will eventually replace the current gov.bb. But our remit goes beyond the site. The idea here is that we need to improve services for everyone, wherever they might need to access them, which means that we will also need to look at how people access services offline.
And that means the customer, the foot traffic as well. All right, so we're looking at tackling it from all of those perspectives. The alpha.gov.bb, I went onto this morning for myself just to test what it's all about. And it really has simplified and answered a lot of simple questions that all of us simply have. And so there must have been a lot of thought going into designing and understanding its infrastructure so that you're able to respond to what people's lived experience is. Talk to me about the research and the work that has gone in so far to making business in Barbados so much more accessible.
So what I find we have not done well in the past is we haven't taken proper account of the needs of citizens. So we've tended to just build a thing, right, without actually making sure that this thing is fit for purpose, and then you end up building something that doesn't actually meet the needs of citizens. So we've taken a different approach. So we have deployed multidisciplinary teams, people with skills in design, as you say, but also in engineering, people with the skills to speak to citizens, figure out what to build the thing, maintain it, all in a single team, right? And the fruits of that are what you're beginning to see on alpha.gov.bb. Right now, we have what we're calling entry points. They're really just descriptions of services for the most part, where we let people know where you have to go, how long it's going to take, what documents you need to bring. That may not sound like much, but that information is right now difficult to find, or if you can find it, it's out of date. So just bringing that information together and putting an authoritative stamp on it is something that's useful to people. But this is just the beginning. The next step, of course, is to actually start deploying end-to-end services, both the simple and the more complex ones. And that's some of what we're going to be talking about at the town hall next Wednesday.
The town hall is not you talking to us. The town hall is also hearing from us what it is that we want and the kind of service that we really want. So talk to me about when the town hall is and what you expect, the structure of it and what you expect to really happen on that day.
Yeah. So I think one of the big things that we are doing differently, aside from what I've mentioned before, so we are, deploying services using multidisciplinary teams, using a test and learn approach. So we are not trying to do everything at once, but rather releasing periodically and seeing what people say, getting feedback. Aside from that, we are also communicating differently. So what we're trying to do is to, at every point in the process, let citizens know what we're doing, what our next plans are, and get their feedback about what they think we should be working on. We have our own ideas based on, for instance, how impactful we think services might be, what the economic impact of a service might be, how difficult it might be to actually do. All of these are factors that will go into our prioritization. But an important factor is just hearing from actual flesh and blood humans in Barbados and hear what they think about what we're doing and our future plans.
After all, we are the end users.
Exactly.
So to hear from your end user, the person, your client, basically, to be able to improve your services and how you deliver those services as well. So the town hall meeting is next Wednesday from 6 in the evening, and it's at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center. So we can now test alpha.gov.bb, come to the town hall meeting and say, well, I think you pretty much got it, or perhaps you may have missed, and then perhaps also offer you some solutions and suggestions as to what else is required. That's the kind of activity you want on Wednesday next.
Absolutely. So it's really two parts. One part is us describing what we are doing, introducing GovTech. A lot of people may not have heard of us yet. We're just kind of getting the ball rolling. Talking about our ways of working and what our future plans are. and importantly, engaging in a big discussion. I mean, this is an informal event. We want people to come out with their ideas, with their criticisms of what we are doing, and tell us what they think we should be doing. This is for them. This is for the people of Barbados.
There are many demographics in Barbados, and so you want all of the demographics to feel a part. So young people to older people to people with disabilities, so that you are really truly building an infrastructure that responds to almost every member of our community. So I'm saying it like that because I really want everyone of every sector to see that this is also for them. It's not for the technocrats alone, it's for the ordinary citizen who is going to be interfacing with government's agencies to be able to see how can we better effectively serve the needs of Barbadians to make things faster, easier, and smoother. And you see the success that come therefrom. But I want to encourage all of you watching today, sinuses, to go to alpha.gov.bb, test it for yourself. That's the start. But then there are other things that they want to engage with you in on next week, Wednesday's town hall meeting at the Lord Erskine Sandiford Centre beginning at 6, so that you yourself can lend your experience and your advice to how else do we adjust our infrastructure so that every Barbadian benefits from the all of government approach to how we access services with government. And so I want to talk a little bit more about those sectors that you would really want to hear from, because I mean, average Barbadian, yes, but there's some people who are helping to develop the how Barbados works and does business that you will also want to hear from. Students, for instance.
Sure. I couldn't have said it better myself. We want to hear from everyone. We want to hear from old people, young people, students, business people, expats. There are people I've heard, there's some serious concerns that expats have had moving to Barbados. Everything from, actually arriving on the island to bringing their dog, for instance. It might not sound like much, but again, we are trying to attract people to Barbados. We need to make sure part of the attraction will be having government services that work, right? So we need to take care of everyone who will need to use these services.
And I'm glad you went there with the dogs, because we had a discussion a couple months ago, and one of the things that was said to us was, oftentimes people from elsewhere come here with their cultural norms, not aware of what our cultural norms are, and then there's a bit of a conflict of sort. So the GovTech Barbados online would allow before, so that you get to see what the cultural norms are, and you get a sense of how the lay of the land is, and then you adjust accordingly. And so this is so critical, folks. And that element, the dogs is one example, but that element is so important for people who do business and want to live and work here, for them to understand. And so you bring your experience. Expats, you come with your lived experiences as well of how you started, what were the challenges, and how has it been for you thus far. But you also lend to how we adjust what we'd have to do so that we make it a meaningful experience for all to access the services of government and understand the lay of the land in Barbados as well. So the town hall meeting is Wednesday, the 26th of November, from 6 until 8 p.m., just a couple hours in the Lord Erskine Sandiford Centre, but is 2 hours packed with information, packed with your suggestions, packed with meaning, because we're building out a better Barbados through GovTech Barbados. Mark Boyce, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope that really a lot of people do show up for the town hall meeting next Wednesday.
You and me both.
Indeed. All right, folks, we'll take a break here. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold.
This segment of Exceptional Youth is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund. Financing education the easy way.
It's a Thursday, and you know, on a Thursday, we love to showcase to you some exceptional young people who are doing phenomenal things in our community, things that would astound all of us, and we love it. We absolutely love it because the future looks fantastic through their effort. One of them, just last Saturday, as a matter of fact, won the 2025 Criminal Justice Research Unit's Youth Speak Off competition. He stood among 7 other competitors, so there were 8 in the finals, to deliver a speech on the topic From Fair to Citizen Empowerment, Safer Streets, Stronger Communities. But how did he get there into the finals in the first place? And this face you will remember, I hope, from a previous experience we had with him here on Morning Barbados. Takeri Sargent, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Tired.
You're being honest, I like it. But tired from what?
Just school,
life.
Yeah.
School and school life.
Yes.
And that's all right because you're still young, you'll build the stamina as it goes. There were 8 finalists on Saturday night at Freedom Park to speak and speak off. How did you get into the 8?
We had the preliminaries and I came second. My topic was, I can't remember, but I signed up with my parents. My father was like, this is something that you should do. We saw it last year and we were like, this is something that we do and it will be fun. And I signed up and I came second in the preliminaries and I got into the finals.
And who would have thought the second place man would actually become the winner, right? So in terms of getting your structure together for the topic that you had now to tackle, which was From Fair to Citizen Empowerment, Safer Streets, Stronger Communities, what kind of research did you do to prepare for it?
Well, my topic was Safer Barbadian Communities Require Empowerment Over Fear. That was the theme over everything. But when it came down to the finals, my father told me sit down, look at my topic and write down every single point, anything that came to my mind. So then I wrote everything that came to my mind, and then I built on that with statistics because that was one of the things that we need. So then I researched and I built on it. Some things I didn't like, so I took those out. Some things I added in because I felt my introduction wasn't strong enough. And it was just the repetitive thing, and then I start practicing over and over and timing myself every time.
The father he's talking about is Fabian Sargent. This is Fabian Sargent's little baby boy who has grown up to be a young man and growing so well indeed. And he was the one who is not afraid to tell his father he loves him and to kiss his father as a demonstration of that love. And so there was working with your father to structure your speech in the way that it did, and that you did structure it. You were contestant number what? 2. You were the second contestant at stage. So you had the opportunity to hear the first person who spoke.
Yes, yes.
And so in listening to how they presented on their topic as well, what happened to you while they were presenting?
I felt like I needed to nail my introduction and nail my delivering because I felt my speech itself was strong enough. So all I had to do was deliver it properly and I would have placed.
And you would have placed. Right. And so your name was called and you stepped up to the microphone. You looked out and you saw people. Are you afraid of public speaking?
No.
A piece of cake, right?
It's something that I've done over and over again since I was young. So it comes natural.
How do you tackle your nerves? I want that for younger people, younger men in particular, who see people and get scared. So tell them how to tackle their nerves.
I'm not sure if I can answer that question, but when I get up there, I just think of the moment. I look at my paper and I'm like, all right, I got to do this, and it's time to do this, and I can't let anything stop me. And I just look ahead and just talk. But that may not be as easy for some people, but it just comes like that for me.
It's a good start. It's a really good start. That's what I do too. Get on with it. Don't worry about what else is happening around you. There's a job for you to do. Just get on with it and deliver it to your best, at your best. And so I can't wait to hear your delivery. Actually, you have a little piece of your speech we want to share with everyone, so we see for ourselves why Tikeri Sargent was the winner of the 2025 Youth Speak Off competition. Take a look.
It saddens me every time I hear another person shot dead. If we continue down this road, what society will there be for me, my children, your children, and our children's children? The crime rate may be driven by a few persons, but we share a collective responsibility as brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles within this quest for unity. With Barbados recording 49 murders in 2024 and already 40 for this year, we are heading down a very dangerous slope. In the words of John King, how many more?
Wow, that's powerful to carry. That is really... Hearing yourself and seeing yourself for a moment, on reflection, do you think you hit all the points?
I felt like I delivered it well, and I really hit anyone who was listening to me. And I made a couple mistakes, but everyone makes mistakes. I didn't expect to be perfect, but I tried to be, and I think I really did to the best of my ability.
And you did so indeed, and so we're immensely proud of you. So talk to me now, because that was last Saturday. Since last Saturday, the statistics have changed. What are your thoughts?
Well, I heard a couple shootings, and I think we just need to get more activities for these young people, because they have too much time on their hands. That's the best way to put it. In my studies, I found that there were over 3,000 children who were suspended over and over. 2,000 children were suspended about 5 times each time, and the average suspension period is 14 days. So if you get suspended 5 times and one suspension is 14 days, what are you doing in that time? So I just need there to be more. I'm suggesting to anyone who is there to get more things for those young people, so they don't have much free time, and then it'll be less crime, in my opinion.
So 70 days, 5 by 14, 70. For 70 days of their school life, they were out of school. That's what you're saying based on statistics, and that's just an average. If you had the power to make a difference, to give them something to do, as you're saying they need something to do, what do you think you'll do?
Well, it depends on the person, but a lot of young people like influence. A lot of them want to be influencers. Everybody wants to be an influencer at some point in their life. A lot of people like music, so you could get maybe like a music like program for them. You can have teach them how to use a phone effectively and efficiently, and because this is something that's part of us now, and not much people know how to use it properly as a tool, and they just need to be able to learn how to use it properly. And it just depends on the individual. Like, you need to assess who likes what more. If some person likes music more than dancing, some person likes math more than English. It's just something that they need. They need something that can take their time off and they will enjoy, because not everything they will enjoy. It can't be just all academics. It has to be, some people may like playing football, some people may like playing a game, but you can always make those a career or something much better.
Tap into their passions.
Correct.
Tap into their passions, whether it's sports, music, or cultural expression and the like. But you also mentioned social media.
Right.
And that your generation is one that lives in, on, around, a part of, I could find all of the other ways to describe it, social media. And that concerns you because you're seeing negative outcomes?
Right. Social media can be good, but it can also not be at the same time. But it's just we have to let young people understand how to use it properly. Like, you can be on it, you can be on your Instagram, you can be on your TikTok, but it still has to be certain things on your For You page that are good and for learning. It's not, it could be entertainment, yes, but there's still useful ways you can use that Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat or whatever you're using.
Teaching young people the whole idea of responsibility can be a bit of a challenge because you youngsters tend to think, I just want to try everything, learn everything, experience everything, come what may. I'll deal with it then. But every action has a consequence. And so, from where you say, you're young, how old are you again?
15.
15. And so your contemporaries at 15, 16, 17, helping them to understand the responsibility that they now have with every decision they make. Do you find that difficult or easy to do?
It can be difficult because social media is something that you always want. You see all your friends on it, you see a bunch of videos that look cool, you may see some far off place that look real nice and you just want to explore it. And I'm very, very curious. I like to figure out a lot of stuff. But there's certain things that may come about that you may not need to see at the time or at your age, because you may have some 9-year-olds with phone and they come across something that is not for their age yet. But you can't stop that because people will get past it because young people are smart no matter what you try to do. But it's just to get the people, it's just to educate people that not everything on social media is for you.
Takeri, it was really good listening to you. Really good listening to you. You speak well. You manage your thoughts well. And I really hope that you continue to be an inspiration to all of those who you engage with, particularly young boys like yourself, as you all grow into manhood, to accept your responsibilities and accept that there are consequences for actions. But before you get to consequence, think of the decision that you're making. Process it well, and then you make a decision, the most informed decision. I thank you and congratulations to you on your win. Well done, young man. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Takeri Sargent, the winner of the 2025 Youth Speak Off competition, hosted by the Criminal Justice Research Unit, indeed, last weekend. And today, we had a chance to celebrate this exceptional young man, the son of Fabian Sargent. So now you see where the apple fell from. But, you know, it's a good tree. And so, therefore, we can't wait for the other brother to develop in the way that Takeri has been developing as well. But we celebrate him and we celebrate all of our young people across this island today. And so we're taking a break here. We're coming back with more in just a moment.
That segment of Exceptional Youth was brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund, financing education the easy way.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
20 minutes now to go to 7 o'clock Saturday night at Carrie Fester House is going to be epic. That's the Battle of the Bands for Soca Goals Gold 7, hosted by the Eden Lodge Charitable Trust. And so if you're building in excitement and you don't already have your ticket, listen, rev up and get to the box offices quickly. But to talk to us a little bit more about what we can expect and why they're doing this yet again is the Public Relations Officer of the Eden Lodge Charitable Trust, Billy June Langdon. Billy June, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Pearson, and good morning, Barbados. Thank you so much for having us here.
You're very welcome indeed. And so this year's event is billed as the Battle of the Bands.
Yes, we have themed it Battle of the Bands. Every year we try to do something different. And this year we came up with that concept. It's a very attractive package. The bands that will be featuring on Saturday night will be Alison Hines and Blood. This will be Square One, Crossfire and the band, the G Unit band, and of course the featured band of the night, Destra and the Bacchanal band. We also have some performances in between there, but Destra Garcia, you want to come out and see Lucy.
You got that right.
Yes.
And of so much more indeed. So it's going to be a big night because you have a big cast.
We do. We also have performances from Lead Pipe and Satis. We have Nikita, Peter Ram, Marsvey, just to name a few. Yes, they will be also passing through, and of course Grateful Co as well.
And so you do this for a reason. What is entertainment? We love to come, sweat ourselves out, have a good time, go home and say, that was great.
It was a great show,
but
yes,
there's a cause.
There is a cause. Every year we do this. This is our 7th year. This is in support of our Christmas program. This is one of our bigger projects through the charity. And this is to enable those less fortunate families in Barbados to help them around Christmas to just feel the normancy of having a good Christmas.
And there are a number of them because I know you're targeting at over 600 families, really.
Yes, we are. It has increased. It always increases. Every time we do these shows or what have you, you know, you get the calls coming in and how can I get onto your program? How can I get assistance for my family? So yes, the numbers do go up.
It's a show, it's also a fundraiser, folks. And so it happens at Carifesta House.
Carifesta House,
this
Saturday night.
Doors open at 8 o'clock.
Doors open at 8. Showtime starts at 9 on the dot. And I guess it will go through till about, let's say, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Nobody's counting time.
No one is counting.
They're just going to have a really grand experience indeed.
Most definitely.
And so the bands, I mean, it's built as a battle. But it's really just artists.
It's just, exactly. I think we themed it Battle of the Bands, just to give it that theme. But I think that it's not a battle, because all those bands, they have their own presence, and they're going to deliver for you on that night. You're going to enjoy it. So whichever band is your favorite band, you come out and enjoy yourself.
And that's the point.
Yes. And early bird tickets, the early birds are gone. We only have the $100 early bird tickets now, and they too are going relatively quickly. So you want to go out and get your tickets as soon as possible.
So where do I go to get my tickets as soon as possible?
You can go to Oasis. You can go to Ticket Links. You can always call us at the office. And yes.
And so, with all of that said, it's going to be quite a night, a phenomenal night.
Yes.
Carifesta House, the doors open at 8 o'clock. Park at your convenience, hint, hint, but show up in great numbers. Now, the thing about the Battle of the Bands is Square One has its diehard fan.
Yes, they do.
Crossfire has its diehard fan.
Yes, they do.
So you could come and you could stand with your posse.
You will be entertained. Whatever time of the night, you're going to be entertained. You're going to enjoy.
I see that you also have, is it Iowa George?
Iowa George will be on. How could I forget that?
I didn't.
Sorry, Dwayne. Well, Keel, what's his name? Rico was supposed to be here with me.
Yes,
sitting over there. Right, Rico didn't make it. He would have probably had more information
That's right.
to share.
So Iowa George is going to be there as well.
Iowa George is going to be there as well, yes.
And I mean, take something away, folks. Get up, get ready. Bring your bandana, bring yourself, bring your energy.
And come out and have a fantastic time for a good cause. Remember, it's in support of our Christmas program, and this is something that we do every year just to help those less fortunate families in Barbados.
So you're showing up for the fun, you're showing up to watch and witness the battle of sort. You're showing up to support Grateful Co. and all of the other Barbadian members of the cast. You're showing up for that. goes to help and empower over 600 families and let them have as merry a Christmas as all of us would be able to have ourselves. And so we want you to go to the box offices today. The early bird tickets are GONE, they're gone. But there are other tiers of tickets that you can get, and you're going to have the same wonderful experience as everyone else. So CS Pharmacy is one of those places you can go. A&B Music Supplies is another place you can go. Forever Blessed.
Yes.
That's right.
So,
Worry, you go.
Rubus and Oasis Stores, Empowered, and Fritz Boutique. That's in 6 Roads as well.
I see that you have corporate cabanas as well.
Yes, we do have corporate cabanas. I think those are all taken up already. But I mean, you know, we can bend the rules if you wish to. We can bend the rules for some.
Space for someone.
We have space. We have space.
So it's all really wonderful indeed. And so I want you to go out and get your tickets to DAY because you are witnessing Destra Garcia and the Bacchanal Band, Lucy. You're witnessing Edwin Yearwood and Crossfire, Alison Hines, Anderson Blood Armstrong, the reigning Calypso Monarch, and Square One. You're witnessing the unit band, Neil, Iowa George, Lil Rick, Peter Ram, Marve, by Boy Sweet Potato Boy, Mad.
Yes,
Nikita.
I forgot to mention that. Mad will be giving a performance as well.
Nice.
They didn't go anywhere, did they? You said Mad is back.
No, from the point of view is that they're performing as the outfit.
As they they don't perform any other way.
All right, Billy June. So we can't wait to see them indeed. Nikita the Songbird will be there as well. Grateful Cole, Lead Pipe and Saddest and Marsville. That's a big cast. But there's also the DJs. There are also DJs who
We have DJ Cat will be there, DJ Ross, DJ Chris Gale and Indian, and Daddy Fabian will be there as well.
Right, so show up.
Yeah, those DJs shell down the places according to the young people. So you're going to have a fantastic time from the start to finish.
Something tells me we're going to be singing every song.
Every
we go
song.
home hoarse, but who cares? Because we're having a good time.
We're going to, that's the song. Oh, we having a nice time.
Yes.
That's Adrian Clark.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
That's all right. Anybody can sing it.
Pump me up. Pump me up with the music on Saturday night, Carrie Festa House. The show comes off. Soca Goes Goal 7. You're really looking forward to a solid show, a great show with great energy, lots of, entertainment. Just come out and, as you said, you're supporting it for a worthy cause.
That cause is led by the Eden Lodge Charitable Trust.
Youth Charitable Trust.
Yes.
Yes.
Helping over 600 families really to have a better Christmas. And who doesn't want to help someone to have a better Christmas? So you're showing up, showing out, sweating and having a good time goes to a good cause indeed. Billy June?
Yes.
It sounds like a great weekend is ahead.
Yes.
Are there any special things that you think we ought to take note of? I said at park at your convenience, but are there special designated areas that people need to know of?
No, not to my knowledge at this time. If anything comes up, I guess it'll be telecast on the radio. But I think parking is subject to correction at the Combermere School. And along that stretch, when you're going to the Botanical Gardens, you can park in that area. But that's as much as I know in terms of parking. So, yes.
All right, folks. And follow the directions of those who are leading you as well at the time of the night. Baby, doors open at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I know there's going to be a line right there waiting for entry. The show starts at 9 o'clock. The DJs will be there, but come for the bands and the artists and everything else, and come to have a great time. It's Soca Goes Gold 7. You've been hearing about this now on the radio for a little while, and so now you know a little bit more detail. So get out to all of the box offices we just shared with you to get your ticket now. The early bird tickets are sold, but the tickets are still affordable, and we want you to get your ticket early so that you're sure to be a part of Soca Goes Gold 7 at Carrie Festa House this Saturday, beginning at 9, doors opening at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Bill June, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome.
And have a wonderful day and hope to see you. Are you coming out, Pearson?
Well, Billy June. Right. So
I have tickets right here, so if you need to
you're
get
selling tickets here?
We also like to thank our sponsors.
Go ahead.
I want to thank COB Credit, City of Bridgetown Credit Union, Trident Barbados, Trident Insurance, just to name a few. CBC, of course, 94.7, Hot, Starcom Network, banks. We want to and also the Sandy Lane Charitable Trust. We can't remember those persons and those sponsors have supported us throughout the year, and we just want to thank them. The show would not be a show without their support, and of course without the artists, you coming out and giving of your time and so forth, we also want to thank those artists for giving of their time as well.
Absolutely. CBC 94.7 FM is proud to help power Soca Goes Gold 7 indeed.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
listening to the radio. Between today, tomorrow, and Saturday, we'll be filling you in with details. As Billy June says, if anything changes, we let you know. But you need to listen to the radio stations and follow what's going on. But most of all, make your trek today to the box offices and get your ticket. Don't miss this opportunity to come witness Destra Garcia and the Bacchanal Band, Iowa George out of Trinidad and Tobago, Crossfire, Square One, Lil Ray, Peter Ram, Grateful Code, Nikita, Marvin. I could go on and on. All of them at Soca Goes Gold 7 this Saturday night. Don't miss it. Thank you again, Billy. You're welcome. We're taking a break here, folks. We're coming back in just a moment.
Mayday! Mayday! Super early birds are gone. It's the COB Credit Union Soca Gold 7 on Saturday, November 22nd. We're taking it to the Carifesta House, Waterford, under the massive tent from Trinidad, Destra Garcia, and the Bacchanal Band. The Water Lord himself, Neil Iwer George. From right here in Pim, the Icons, Edwin Yearwood, and Crossfire. The Caribbean Queen, Alison Hines, the Energy King, Blood, and Square One. Plus your favorite homegrown stars, Nikita, Lil Rick, Peter Ram, Damian Marvey, Lead Pipe, and Satis, Mad, Grateful Code, and Marsville. Tickets now $100 at all ticket links locations and all box offices. Or call the charities office at 851 Soca. It's Soca Goes Gold 7. Bands meet bands. Saturday, November 22nd, Carifesta House, Waterford, part of St. Michael We Gathering celebrations.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all...
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, get ready for a weekend of bloom and beauty and opportunity when the Church of St. Michael and All Angels hosts its Bazaar and Flower Show. And so joining us to talk a little bit more about what we can expect is the Secretary of the Parochial Church Council in herself, Donna Russell. My friend Donna, good morning.
Good morning to you. So happy to be here.
So happy to have you here as well. So this is happening this weekend?
Yes. From Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we go into the bazaar.
Yes.
And the bazaar is a flea market-styled event. So we have the usual flea market fair. We have products and services. And the St. Michael's Cathedral, we have the food stall. Mm-hmm. And so from the food stall, you can get your usual pudding and sauce and sweet bread and conkeys.
Girl, those.
I don't let's start the argument about raisins or no raisins.
I don't argue about that, Donna. I eat conky regardless.
Correct. If you don't want the raisins, pick them
That's
out.
your business. I will eat it for you. So this is happening on Saturday. What time? From 10?
From 10 a.m.
From 10 where?
Until 5 p.m. in the church village
Greens.
which is
Okay.
right next door to the
Yeah,
church.
your neighbor.
You know? Yes, and we thank Central Bank. They've been very good neighbors to us. Yes.
But there's a flower show component as well.
Yes, so that weekend we're also having the flower show. And the flower show starts from 3 p.m. and goes until 7 each day, Saturday and Sunday. But the flower show is more than just a flower show. The tickets are $75 and you get a tour of just a tour of the cathedral is something in itself.
Yes.
But then there's the flora and the fauna, and then you have hors d'oeuvres and wine as well. And our patron for that event is Dr. the Most Honorable Kenneth George. He is the Chief Medical Officer, but he's also a worshipper at
Very good.
St. Michael's Cathedral.
The tour, you're right, of the cathedral, there are so many things about what we see in the cathedral that we don't
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
And so that tour takes us there and helps us to understand and to put into context why those things are there.
Yes.
And the symbolism, that the message of the symbolism.
Yes.
But in touring, we also engaging with the beauty of flowers.
Flowers,
Beautifully
yes.
crafted and created lovingly by hands and eyes and experience by some of the best florists and designers who we have on the island.
That's right.
And so that starts at 3.
Yes, that starts at 3 o'clock. So we've invited some of the florist teams from some of the churches around us as well. So and then the St. Michael's Cathedral flower team, I cannot thank them enough. Each Sunday, they come with something different. Each festival, they come with something different. Even for Remembrance Day, we had poppies incorporated.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to the creativity of these florists that will come. And if you can picture the St. Michael's Cathedral and the windows in the cathedral, which is another story altogether. So each window will have a floral display. So there'll be flowers right from the time you enter right around the cathedral.
Wow.
It's going to be something to see.
The beauty of God's garden
Yes.
in there, indeed. That's what it's about, celebrating and thanking God for the beauty He's given to us and the skills He's given to those designers as well. So the churches have been challenged to bring their own creativity.
Yes.
They have their own spaces. So that means that those worshippers from each church surely should show up and support their particular
Yes,
team.
the floral, they have their own people, and we hope they'll all
bring
come.
them out.
Yes,
But you do the flower show by ticket.
by ticket.
How do you
And
get that?
It's $75 for the ticket, and they're available at the cathedral office. You can call 427-0790 and organize to get your tickets, or if you know the committee members, you can get a ticket. Call me and you'll get a ticket.
In other words, call Donna and you'll get a ticket. But you can call 427-09-0790.
Yes.
427, right, 0790.
427-0790.
Gotcha, girl. And show up for that, indeed. And of course, on the day itself, once tickets are available, you can also get your ticket.
That's right.
It's a tour, the floral experience, hors d'oeuvres, and all of that by the patron, Dr. Kenneth George. And so, but on Saturday morning, bright and early, and the flower show is Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
The bazaar on Saturday starts at 10 on Church Village Greens.
Correct.
And so many products and services will be there for you to access.
Yes. And I want to take this opportunity, Christmas is coming. So, everybody's asking about the 9 lessons and carols. Of course, we're going to have that. That will be on December 18th, sorry. And then we also have the Blue Christmas. That's something that Dean Jeffrey Gibson, Dr. Gibson, he started the Blue Christmas. Now that's an opportunity for people who are thinking of their past loved ones at Christmas. Christmas is a difficult time for some people. So that Blue Christmas gives them that opportunity to think about their past loved ones and to, have that emotional expression and remember them, on that day. So that day is December 14th at 5 p.m. is the Blue Christmas
so
service.
Blue Christmas on the 14th, 9 lessons and carols on the 18th.
Yes.
All at the Church of St. Michael and All Angels.
That's correct.
But Saturday is the bazaar, Church Village Green, starting at 10 o'clock. And Saturday from 3 and Sunday as well from 3 is a flower show and tour. And of course, call the church office or check any of the church members indeed to get a ticket. It's $75. It's affordable. You can do this, folks.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you, Pearson.
You're welcome. Donna Russell, who is the Secretary of the Parochial Church Council of the Church of St. Michael and All Angels, inviting us to all beautiful things on this weekend. We're taking a break here. We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise many is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist,
morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
The Mornin Barbados News is brought to you by Jordan Supermarkets Spend and Eat 2025 competition.
Take a look at the news now. Severe flooding last weekend has wiped out major sections of this season's harvest, dealing a heavy blow to farmers in St. Lucie. And agricultural producers in one of the country's primary food-producing parishes are calling for assistance. Crystal Hoyt reports.
Acres of farmland across St. Lucie have been submerged by floodwaters after Sunday's heavy rainfall. The scale of devastation impossible to ignore. From sweet peppers to cucumbers to pumpkins, just to name a few. A number of crops have been wiped out, and farmers are already warning that the country could face shortages by Christmas.
Most times people believe that when you hear that farmers getting rain, that is always a good thing, but this is too much rain. When I came here, I was probably try to keep myself from crying because they didn't want to add any more water to what was there because it was so much. Vehicles were in the road can't pass because of the same water that was coming across the ground. This is 10 acres of land. You just can't get up and just stick a seed in the ground and expect to get a crop just like that. It takes time. So certain commodities are going to be under serious pressure. Things like sweet peppers and the longer crops that you would need, melons, whatever. It's going to impact definitely the commodities that you would have for Christmas.
He says he is hoping for government assistance. Paula Chan, another farmer in St. Lucie, says they've lost thousands of dollars.
All this is going to mash up.
From watermelons to onions.
This plant last 2 weeks, and this will happen here, and they say we can't reap this here, we can't get nothing here. Man, we got real challenge we face here, real challenge. Sometimes we plan, we think we don't even get for carry it out. How the places and the water is just there rotten, and we gotta go all over again now, start it again. So you see them sweet pepper, this what you see here? Like we touch there now? Yeah, the water done this right. Yeah. Before I could go again, I gotta get in the tractor here, plow it up again and go start a new patch again. All these cucumber here gone, there's no coming back for this.
Heavy rainfalls is a growing crisis that threatens both food security and livelihoods. Crystal Hoyt, CBC News.
Well, although the rains have stopped, waterlogged fields are preventing the farmers from plowing forward. That's according to Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Agricultural Society, James Paul.
One of the major difficulties that you have here is that you have to give the water time to get out of the ground. As you can see, there's certain parts you can walk, but certainly when you go through the ground, you can see there's still a lot of wet spots around here, and you will need some really good sunshine in order to get it to dry out so that the farmer can get equipment in if he needs to get equipment and get to work. You've had the water actually rearranging the lines, so you now have to do work fresh. It's likely to be shortages, but I am hoping, of course, we can minimize them as much as possible.
Mr. Paul says proper drainage is a major issue for farmers, and he is calling for more to be done to help them.
What's been happening is that the normal drainage patterns, they're being compromised. So for instance, where you're accustomed water to come from, it's not coming anymore. And that's the thing you cannot predict because of the constructions and then that happens in the area. So, you know, it is a very difficult situation where, for instance, now he has now to spend money, okay, to do back over what was done before. I am, of course, going to press the Minister of Agriculture to see what assistance can be given at this point in time.
Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Dame Sandra Mason, the President of Barbados, was the center of attention at a farewell military parade yesterday afternoon. Anesta Henry reports on that special event hosted by the Barbados Defence Force at St. Anne's Fort.
The Barbados Defence Force, Barbados Police Service and the cadets participated in the farewell military parade for Her Excellency the Most Honorable Dame Sandra Mason, a fitting tribute to her service and leadership as the first president of Barbados. Delivering her farewell speech, President Mason said from the first day she took up the mantle as Commander-in-Chief, she has regarded the role not as ceremonial pageantry, but as a solemn responsibility to safeguard the institutions that protect the country's democracy, and to support those Barbadians who bear the weight of that duty with discipline, courage, and quiet sacrifice.
You, the men and women of the Barbados Defence Force and the Barbados Police Service, have served this nation with unwavering loyalty. As Commander-in-Chief of both services, I have seen your dedication, whether maintaining security on our streets, responding in moments of national strain, be they at sea, on land, or in cyberspace, participating in regional humanitarian missions, or standing together in joint ceremonial duties such as this. Your professionalism has never wavered.
Dame Sandra said she has witnessed firsthand the precision with which the men and women of the protective services train and the seriousness with which they conduct their operations. And she has been deeply moved by the camaraderie and purpose that bind them to each other and the nation. According to Dame Sandra, though she has held many titles throughout her life, including teacher, lawyer, magistrate, judge, and ambassador, the call to serve as Commander-in-Chief of the Protective Services has taught her the true meaning of leadership.
The understanding that leadership requires not only decisiveness and integrity, but humility and gratitude. And so today, more than anything else, I stand here to say thank you. Thank you for the respect you have shown to the office of the President. Thank you for the courtesies you have extended to me, both publicly and privately. Thank you for your steadfast commitment to Barbados, often without fanfare, without recognition, and without expectation of reward.
Dame Sandra is also extending gratitude to the leaders of the protective services who guided her along the way, as well as the aide-de-camps who walked at her side and guided her through administrative and ceremonial duties.
As I demit office, I do so with full confidence in the future of our island's armed and protective services. The excellence you demonstrate, the standards you uphold, and the discipline you display are worthy of the highest commendation. I am assured that you will continue to defend this nation and represent it with honor in all theaters, local, regional, and international.
President Mason is also praising the Barbados Cadet Corps for being of service to her during her tenure and for honoring her with a parade and special drill on her birthday on January 17th for the past 8 years. The president was presented with several gifts during the parade. Anesta Henry, CBC News.
Well, the police have identified that man who was shot dead yesterday morning at President Kennedy Drive. He is 27-year-old Jabari Stephen Carrington of 2nd Avenue, Thomas Gap, President Kennedy Drive. It was around 11 in the morning yesterday that shots rang out in the area, and when the smoke cleared, Carrington was dead on the pavement yards away from his workplace, the tire shop. Police swooped down on the area and pursued the assailant. A suspect was apprehended soon after in the nearby Westbury Cemetery. For the first time in its 35-year history, the National Sports Council bodybuilding and body fitness competitions will be held at the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium. Last year's edition was staged at the Commonwealth School, but this year the spotlight shifts to the Wilde facility on the 28th of November, where athletes from primary, secondary and tertiary levels will compete. Speaking at the launch, coach and event coordinator Sandrine Jordan said that they've surpassed last year's total of 50 competitors, with 85 now registered for this year.
We also have 3 workshops being conducted by our own bodybuilding coach, Mr. Valence Humphrey, with the last one coming on Saturday, November the 22nd, right here at our gym, starting from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Participants are asked to walk with their music. The show will be held on Friday, November the 28th, starting from 4 p.m. There will be a small fee of $2 for children and $5 for adults.
Regional Manager of Lifestyle Wellness and the Public Relations Officer of the Roger Boyce Classic, Shakira Duglin, says plans are already underway to expand the championship next year.
The Roger Boyce Classic, we're going to be selecting a crop of athletes from this championship to prepare them for the Roger Boyce Classic next year in 2026. I'll tell you why. In 2018, as an athlete, I went to Arnold Classic in Brazil, and in South America, their culture, they have a very vibrant culture of children participating in bodybuilding. So at that contest, there are about 200 children of all ages, as young as you can imagine, on that stage with as much confidence as anyone, as the adults, and that's an international show. We have an international show in Barbados, so why not have that experience here for our children? So we started with the exhibition of the categories in 2023 and 2024 and 2025, but now in 2026 we have to prepare them for us to bring the region and to bring the international athletes also competing at that level.
Well, that's our news until now. We'll have more news here on TV8 at 12 noon. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affairs segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to give.
You hear that? You know it's time now to play Celebrate 59 and win. Time for you to finish the proverb to win with us at the CBC as Barbados prepares to mark 59 years of independence. And so your job now is to call me on 228-5562 or 228-5563 to see if you can finish the proverb. And in finishing the proverb, I'll also ask you to explain to me that proverb, because I think we all learn from what we hear as well. So 228-5562 or 228-5563. Just one word, studiation. What goes after that? Finish that. That's a part of a proverb. Studiation? Is that all? That's the only clue I can give to you. So see if you can figure this one out. Studiation, finish that sentence. What's that proverb from which that word is taken, and what's the rest of the proverb? Studiation. Maybe I'm phrasing it wrong, but you phrase it the way you know it, and you give me a call. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Studiation. What comes after that? There's a proverb that starts like that. I don't know that proverb, honest as a judge. So what is that proverb? Finish the sentence and then you explain to me what that proverb is saying to you. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. And you?
I'm doing well as well. What's your first name and where are you watching from?
I'm watching from Philip.
From St.
My name is
And the name is?
Marva.
Marva from St. Philip. Marva, you using a cordless phone or cell phone or anything like that?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. That explains a few things then. All right, Marva, having a great day today?
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Marva, it's a thankful Thursday. What are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for life and health.
You know, you just give me a recitation. That's what everybody says. Is there anything specifically that you, Marva from St. Philip, that you're thankful for? Marva?
Yes, sorry.
Don't go mute on me, Marva. I asked you, is there anything specifically that Marva of St. Philip is thankful for today? You.
Nothing specific.
Okay.
I'm just grateful to be alive and thankful to God.
That's all right. That's okay with me. So, Marva, have you ever seen a proverb that starts with the word studiation?
Not really, but I've heard the word used in my earlier years.
Okay. So finish that proverb for me. Studiation.
Studiation. It means to worry about something or to focus on it a lot.
Marva. I don't want the definition. There is a Bajan proverb that starts with the word studiation. And I want you to finish that Bajan proverb for me. Do you know how it ends, really?
No, I don't know who it ends. I just know what it means.
What it means, fair enough. But thank you for trying, Marva, okay? No, girl.
You.
I want you to tell me, folks, how does this proverb end? What comes after the word studiation? I know it's so brief that it catches you off guard. Me too. 228-5562 or 228-5563. How does this Bajan proverb end? It starts with the word studiation. Where does it go with the rest of it? What comes after the word studiation? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How do you do?
I am well, thank you, person.
Oh, you're very well, ma'am. Who are we talking to?
Beverly.
Beverly of St. James, right?
Yes, please.
Yes, Miss Beverly of St. James. What are you thankful for today, Beverly?
Oh, I am so thankful that the rain has held up.
I'm not.
Because I want to go today.
Well, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to collect my new glasses.
Nice funky frames or simple frames?
I'm a fairly simple person, but I think they're stylish for me.
It's stylish for you. Fair enough, Beverly. Fair enough. You spoke from your heart and you spoke the truth. So, Beverly, have you ever seen this proverb that starts with the word studiation?
I remember hearing my grandmother say, studiation beat education. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what she used to say.
And everything your grandmother said was right in your world, right?
But it has to be or else.
Let's see if you're right. Let's see. Is she right?
I don't know.
I'll tell you now. You are absolutely right, Beverly. Studiation beat education. Well done, Bev. Well done indeed. Stay on the line. Stay on the line, okay? Don't put down.
Yes,
because we'll take some more details from you. Congratulations. You are a winner today. Well done indeed, thou good and faithful servant. Studiation beat education. I think you can work that out for yourself what it means. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized.
Morning, good morning, good morning to you.
23 minutes after 7 o'clock, October the 28th will forever be etched in the memory of many of us. It was the day we all woke up to a real reality of how life has really changed in the Caribbean. A Category 5 hurricane made landfall in Jamaica and decimated a significant portion of Jamaica's GDP, to get all political indeed. And so it is that caused the UWI to stand up as a regional institution to say, let's come together as one people, hold hands for Jamaica. One Love Jamaica was spurned in the mind and the heart of Dr. Henderson Carter. He's with me now as we look back at last weekend's Mediathon. Dr. Carter, good morning.
Good morning, Pearson. Good morning, listeners, viewers.
How did it go?
Well, it was a fantastic evening. Despite the rains, people came out, people braved the rains, our calypsonians, our performers, persons who were given information, they braved the rains, Pearson, and they came into our studios at UWI, and of course our students, especially our Jamaican students. They were bussed down to Starcom, to Studio 3, to answer the telephones, and they enjoyed it. It was a great moment for them because many of them, when the hurricane struck, were cut off for some time from their parents. They did not know what was happening. They were a bit scared, and this was a moment for them to give back and to volunteer. And Pearson, one of the things that they taught me is the importance of volunteerism. where performers came down, volunteered their time, their talents, without asking for a cent. And that, you know, was heartwarming for me. Students who volunteers, announcers and anchors. Joel Ford, who was the floor manager, she volunteered her time and her talents. And it was not just on the day, on Sunday, but there were many meetings leading up to this event, getting things right, putting things in place. I want to thank all of you. The students, the performers, the anchors, CBC, VOB, the entire media.
And so the contribution of the media has value. And we want to thank you for the value of that contribution, media, and all else who played a part in the Mediathon. But we also want to thank the public for their giving as well. It was not a show. It was an opportunity for us to give to a cause. And so I want you to remind folks who pledged. Let's get past that euphoria we had on Sunday and meaningfully honor our pledges. How do we do so?
Well, so far, around Sunday, 7 o'clock, when we finish, we raised about $26,000. About half of it in cash, and then the other half in pledges. And this is where we want people to honor their pledges. And one of the things we could do is you could go to the Starcom cashier and honor your pledge, or you could come to the UWI cashier between the hours of 9 and 3:30 and also honor your pledge. Or you could contact the Red Cross, the Barbados Red Cross, and they have an account number to give you. And if you are uncertain as to where to go, what to do, call this number, 417-4385 or 4386. That's my office number. Someone will be there from 8:30
to guide you.
417-4385
or 417-4386, and seek guidance as to how you can bring in. And because the Mediathon is finished, that's not the end of it. We still can make meaningful contribution and donation to the cause as well.
And we must. You see, a lot of people are still living in shelters, and it will take them a while to get back on their feet. Businesses have been destroyed. Homes have been destroyed, so they don't have any place to go to. They can't wake up and say, I'm going to work tomorrow. They have to remain there. So that is why it is important for us to raise awareness, to keep the awareness at a certain level. Okay? And when we do that, we would help these people to get on their feet, build back their lives, and be able to thrive and to rise again.
Many of us have traveled to Jamaica. Many of us have engaged in the tourism product of Jamaica, the music and talent of Jamaicans. Many of us have studied in Jamaica and lived off the social services of Jamaica. Time for us to give back. That's what I'm saying here. Time for us to give back. If you have not yet done so, think of those who now need you to do so. And to do so in significant ways or small ways. It does not matter, because every contribution goes towards bringing relief to those who've been impacted significantly by Melissa in Jamaica. And so the Barbados Red Cross is receiving in kind the bits, the food, the clothing, and the like. And you can contact the Barbados Red Cross or call 417-4385, right, or 86, and get further guidance on that, or go into any of the banks, CIBC for sure, and you can make your donation to the accounts that are there. And so I really want to encourage Barbadians not to forget Jamaica. Don't think so much time has gone by that they're getting through. That's what we tend to do as human beings. We still can maintain our focus and our attention, because the need is so great that many people have not yet been able to find their footing.
Yes.
I keep thinking of children who are looking for a place called school.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of mothers who are looking for somewhere for shelter for their children.
Yes.
I keep thinking of people who are so desolate because everything has been wiped from them.
Yeah.
There's no bank to walk into.
Yeah.
And
No
so
sanitation.
no sanitation. All of that is their lived reality as we speak. And if we don't want it for ourselves because we look at those pictures we see on TV sometimes and think, how do they survive? Ask that question of yourself now for the Jamaican. And how can we help? That's what we're asking for.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you, Dr. Cardi. There's something you want to say?
Just before we go, I just want to give a shout out to those people who kept us going on Sunday by feeding us. Rosemary provided a big pot of callaloo soup. And Stacey Graham from Caribbean Cuisine provided us with food, the macaroni pie, the rice, the fish. I want to shout out those people and thank them for giving from their heart.
Indeed. To all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But the journey continues. The need is still great, and so we must continue giving. Indeed, look at your screen. Look at your screen. There's information for you right there about the relief effort that's ongoing, led by government. But the information that you need for the effort led by the UWI and the Red Cross, you can call 417
4385 or 86.
86 today and get further guidance on that as well. Dr. Carter, thank you. There was one comment made by a Jamaican student that etched in my memory forever. She said her father had a bus.
Yes.
And he decided he's going to drive his bus into the areas of Jamaica where there was were supplies.
Yes.
Fill the bus and bring it back for the community.
Yes.
And that to me said so much about the resiliency of the people and how they went in hunt and search of food because others needed to benefit from it.
Yes.
That's
heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
Yes.
Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
25 minutes now to go to the hour of 8 o'clock as we are joined by members of the Criminal Justice Unit. And I'll tell you why. They are the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit. They have a lot of work to do. They're marking a significant milestone this year, but they're also doing phenomenal work by helping us to see clearly the picture of what we're faced with in Barbados. So joining me this morning is senior statistician and research analyst with the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit in Kurt Goodridge. Next to him is a very familiar face to all of you on CBC TV8. Good to see him again, Joshua Hinkson, who is their communications. You're in communications.
Yes,
good to see you again, Josh.
Good to see you too.
And Terry Aline, who is a volunteer with the unit indeed. Welcome and congratulations first of all on the anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Clearly put for me and us in clear view, what is it that you guys do?
So we are the research arm of the Attorney General of Barbados. So we look at all of the research on crime in Barbados, from statistics to hotspotting to geomapping to projections. So basically we analyze all the crime trends in Barbados and put forward policies and recommendations to the Attorney General on how best to deal with it and tackle it.
It's not always a very pretty picture, is it?
It is not. It is not.
What concerns you?
What concerns me right now is the declining age, actually, of young persons, especially young males involved in violent crimes. We've recently done a study looking at the social risk factors that would predispose young men to engaging in crime. And over the past 10 years, we've seen a steady decline in the ages of the perpetrators of these particular crimes. I know at the top of the person's minds right now is the 2 murders from yesterday. And without getting into details of what happened, what we can say so far is happening is that we're finding a lot of young men between the ages of 16 and 25, and that's particularly concerning for us right now. So we have been trying to understand why these young men are engaging in these types of crimes and looking to see how we can best stem this issue before it gets out of hand. It's already out of hand, as we would think, but we want to engage them and put them on a meaningful path. So that's what we've been trying to focus on for the last year and a half, I would say.
But those statistics also give you the spotlight. You say you're geo-mapping as well, so you can tell locations as well without naming locations.
We won't do that.
But does it cause you alarm when you see the data that's come back to you? Does it surprise you that this is actually happening in these kinds of locations?
Yes and no. Yes, that it is happening at the magnitude in these particular locations, but no, because traditionally the locations that come back from our statistics and our research are generally locations that typically have been the locations. I wouldn't say that they're hot spots. They are the areas where crime is generally known to occur. It's just that it's becoming more frequently now. And if we look at the reasons behind this, we can see that it is not, it is basically, they're densely populated areas. And when you have a large concentration of a population area, crime is going to increase. So they're not surprising the fact that these are the most densely populated areas of Barbados. So that's why it's not surprising, I would say.
So this data guides your responses.
Yes, please.
And so then you can begin to track the changes as they occur.
Correct.
As well. And so if that is the case, you can track changes. What changes are you seeing?
Well, what we're seeing so far is that programs such as sports, and I know the Barbadian public tends to believe that we push too much sports at the young persons, but when you're meaningfully fully engaging these young men, we see that they're seeing a different approach towards crime. What we did this month particularly is that we tried to put out events that would target young persons. We had a Youth Speak Off for persons between the ages of 14 and 18. And that was
the winner on this morning.
Perfect. And so we were engaging the young persons in a more meaningful way, showing them that there are other avenues outside of crime. We also had a poster competition in both primary and secondary schools this month. And we're going to have a youth pop-up tournament, which Josh will talk about later. But as I said, we've been trying to give them alternative paths, shows them that there are other paths besides crime. And what we typically realize is that sports is meaningful way to do that, particularly football. So the Prime Minister's Cup, that's not an initiative of ours, but that would be born out of an initiative from a group that we work with, the NPP National Peace Program under the Ministry of People Empowerment and Elder Affairs. And what they had been doing prior to that was that they were engaging these young men in communities, in densely populated communities, in sports such as cricket and football. And they were seeing that the response, especially for football, was very high and very engaging. And once you're giving these young men activities to engage in, you can see that the crime starts to drop.
Yeah, the devil didn't find work for idle
exactly,
hands or feet.
Exactly.
And that's fine. So, Josh, what Kirk is talking about, just some of the activities that the Criminal Justice and Research Unit is engaged in to make the difference. But you're also engaged in so much more as you mark this anniversary. Give us a sense of how the unit is really marching forward and what activities are you having so we can all come and see for ourselves and engage with.
Well, on Saturday, Pearson, yourself and your viewers could come on down to Kensington Mall from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. as we're having our youth community pop-up. Now, this youth community pop-up, we'll be having a number of activities, games, social things that young people could get engaged in. We're catering to young people ages 16 to 25. So if you believe you're good at road tennis, if you believe you're good at dominoes, if you believe you're good at backgammon, and for the young ladies who are good at makeup, we encourage you to come on down to Kensington Mall on Saturday. And also, it's not just about engaging in these activities, but we will be presenting our first, second, and third place winners with cash prizes. So lots to win on Saturday. So we want people to come on down. Also, we'll have karaoke. We'll have food and drink for people also. So we want people to come on down on Saturday.
From what time?
From 11 a.m.
From 11 in the morning.
So we expect to see you from 11 a.m. Pearson. But also, but we're there until 7 p.m. So
Right.
for those of you who prefer to come out
later in the
evening, the cooler times, that's when we'll have our karaoke. And also, Kurt mentioned our youth speak off competition, and also we had a poster competition. So at 4 p.m. we'll be having our prize giving ceremony for those who those who won.
When you say Kensington Mall, is it the one by the area by the traffic lights, or the other side where they have fence?
By the traffic lights.
Okay,
Kensington Mall
so
car
no
park.
one can miss it.
Yeah.
In the car park itself, right there by the traffic lights. So we're all turning up there on Saturday from 11 till 7 to be a part of it. But Terry, you're one of the volunteers in the unit. Why did you volunteer?
I think it's good to give back to the community some of your time, and the amount of crime that's happening right now in Barbados, I think that is a good hand of mine to actually give back to the community with my time.
Are you in one of those interesting communities that Kurt has uncovered?
No, please.
Okay.
No, please.
Because I'm trying to get a sense of what it is that drove you into the unit in the first place, because you said you have a passion for making a difference with young people.
Yes, please.
But you come from, they were looking at you and said, you come from a good community. You would never understand what we're going through.
Yes, please.
And so in your engagement to make that change, is it one-on-one, face-to-face, in group sessions? How are you engaging?
I would say one-on-one in group sessions. So that's basically how I go about it.
Is it working for you?
Yes,
your
please.
efforts?
My efforts.
Well, give me an example of a really good experience that you've had, that where you saw, I think we're making a breakthrough here.
When I go to like cricket matches and stuff, and you have some like conflict and stuff like that. You have young boys, I would be able to speak to them in a manner, or calm them down in such a way that I can.
Would you like to see more people volunteer, young people volunteer to be a part of the unit?
Yes,
as
please.
you are?
Yes, please.
Is it simple to do, Kurt?
Yeah, it is very simple. You can just go to our website and the information is there, or conversely you can call the department and give them the information and speak to one of the officers who will direct you in the direction of where to go. As well too, we've been also doing conversations in schools, so we've been going to schools and talking about crime. And a school we went to, it was this week I think, earlier this week, we had a lot of persons who were interested in coming and volunteering with the department. So as I said, we've been engaging the young people and then see that there are other alternative routes apart from crime.
And there, I know, Josh, there's some special programming that we'll be showing as well. Talk to me a little bit about what we can expect, our viewers can expect here at TV8.
Yes, Pierre. So we have some special features airing on CBC TV8, and they'll also be posted to our YouTube channel. It's a series entitled The Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit and IDE Turned into an Institution. So our first episode aired Sunday night at 8, and our second episode airs tonight actually at 8:03 p.m. So we encourage people to tune in and learn more about the CJRPU. It's a department that generally, I guess people would say, works behind the curtains, but I've come on recently, but I've come to realize the department does lots of work in helping our young people, working with our communities, and providing suggestions on how other government departments could create policies and programming that could help turn around what we are seeing in society. But I also want to mention, Pearson, Kurt mentioned our conversation on crime initiative that we are having within our schools, and that's an important initiative because we like to talk about what we're seeing around young people, but we actually have to talk with young people. So that is the purpose of those discussions. We're actually getting the youth perspective on crime, what they believe is causing crime, what they would like to see happen to turn around what's happening in society right now. And I also want to mention, Pearson, that these conversations, our unit does not just focus on, highlighting particular schools and communities. So I say that to say we all have a role to play, including the media. So gone are the days when we should focus on just sensation, putting stuff out there for views and likes, and to stir up public conversation. But we all have a role to play in this fight against crime. And also, I know we are pressed for time. We have a cricket match. I know you are a batsman of sorts.
I'm a bowler, but nobody bowls at me.
No, you told me a time about you're a batsman of sorts.
But that's not my favorite part. I prefer to bowl at than to be bowled at.
All right, I'll call you a budding all-rounder for now.
Thank you, sir.
So we have a cricket match also next Friday, the 28th of November, starting at 7 p.m. This cricket match will be between the Police Select 11 versus Conquering Lions, celebrity cricket team. So we encourage all Barbadians to come out and attend. So our event next Friday and this Saturday are actually gathering events as they are listed on the calendar.
Right. So this Saturday, folks, in the car park at Kensington Mall from 11 till 7. It's a pop-up, but it's an opportunity for you to come engage with other things, but learn a whole lot more about what the CJRPU is doing. And don't forget, next weekend then is the cricket match that is going to pit talent against talent. But all the while the information is being gathered, that information is shared with other government agencies whose task it will be to have to do the intervention. But they do phenomenal work at the CJRPU to gather that information. So I encourage all of you, and if you want to volunteer, contact them. On Saturday you will see the workers there as well when you show up at the pop-up at Kensington Mall, and said, I want to be a volunteer. I would love to be able to assist and help. And that's important indeed.
And of course, if the general public wants to engage with us, contact us. You can follow us on social media at Criminal Justice Unit 246 on Instagram, and on our WhatsApp channel and Facebook, the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Kurt Goodridge, Joshua Hinkson, and Terry Allen of the CJRPU. They'll join us this morning again, reminding you that there are activities as this mark their significant milestone, 30 years in existence, but 30 years of great work helping us to better appreciate and analyze what's going on in Barbados as it relates to how we conduct ourselves in Barbados, and to provide agencies with solutions so that they can begin to have greater intervention, better intervention, and better outcomes. But we want you to engage with all the activities. Follow on socials and see how you can help. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV 8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solaray microbiome probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
7 minutes to go to the hour of 8 o'clock as we row ashore, because very shortly, as a matter of fact, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Barbados at Browns Beach, we get to see for ourselves what we know is the spectacle of rowing. We get perhaps to experience for ourselves what is rowing. We get to engage with the rowers and everybody else as well. So we're happy to have with us this morning the president of the Barbados Rowing Association, Anthony Yard, who will speak to us a little bit about how popular rowing is in Barbados. Next to him is the president of the Commonwealth Rowing Association, Peter Cookson. Peter, good morning. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you. You're welcome too. And three rowers. There's James Lamball, who's next to Peter. Across from us is Lara Britton, who is from Wales. And with her is another Welsh rower in Jerry Owens. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Let's get on to this, Anthony. This is rowing happening in Barbados. You lead the Barbados Rowing Association. Do many Barbadians really engage in rowing?
Well, we have a number of persons involved in rowing. We have been around from 2015. We have gone to the Worlds. We have gone to the various regattas around the world. And therefore, rowing is now coming alive, and this certain event certainly have now pushed us into propel us faster than we are really would have gotten if we didn't have this event.
The big games start tomorrow, Friday.
Yes.
And so what does this mean for the Barbados Rowing Association to have this level of competition as part of it?
Well, this competition was conceptualized at our last meeting.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And Peter, you can speak better than I can.
Yeah, the Commonwealth Rowing Association was formed to promote rowing around the Commonwealth. There are 72 nations and territories in the Commonwealth, and this new discipline of beach sprint rowing, it allows many more countries of the Commonwealth to participate. Of the 72 nations and territories, 68 have a coastline and beach. So we made a decision that we wanted to promote it in locations that wouldn't normally have held a normal rowing event. And Barbados was, through Anthony's persuasion, said, let's come to Barbados for an event. We're so happy to be here. We think it's going to be a great event. It will be in front of everyone that's on Browns Beach to see. It's a sport for all people, for youth in particular, to get involved with. You can see from our athletes here that it really is beneficial for kids to get involved with. So hopefully we do promote a stronger rowing community within Barbados by having this event here.
The rules are similar for what we call sea rowing as opposed to river rowing?
They're totally different.
They're different?
Yes, we use different equipment. The beach sprints involves you stand on the beach, you run to your boat, you jump in your boat, you row out into the sea 250 meters, you row back 250 meters, jump out of your boat, back up the beach and touch a button to finish the race.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, very exciting.
It's like a ninja challenge.
It's like a 2020. It's the faster version.
It's a faster. Oh, this is sweet. And so this is what you've been doing, James, and training for.
Yeah. I've been very excited to come over here because most of my experience I've got in the river rowing, and it's been awesome to try out this sort of new exciting format and give that a go. Yeah.
Running into the water, swimming to the boat,
jumping in the boat.
So you jump in the boat.
You run but you're running into the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't swim at all.
No.
So you run, tread that water, whatever waves are having, you jump onto your vessel and you get to row. Is it a one-man thing or you're a team of people running and doing this?
So there's a bit of both. So at this event specifically, we've got singles and doubles. So doubles, you've got mixed doubles as well. So I'm racing in the single, under 21 for Barbados.
Okay.
And, yeah, really excited.
I'm sure. And so, Laura, for you, are you in the mixed or you're doing a single?
So we're both in the singles as well, but we've brought over a full team of Welsh rowers. So on the Sunday, we'll participate in a relay. So the single, the mixed double, and then the men's single will all race in a relay, and it should be really good fun. I think there'll be some mixed countries there as well, so potentially Barbados can make up a team as well, and we can all race each other again on the Sunday.
Big talk, big words, girl. They're ready to challenge you. But is this kind of rowing the kind of rowing you do in Wales as well?
Yeah, so we've got both. So I've come from river rowing, and this past 2 years I've got into coastal rowing. So now they've introduced it into the Olympics, into LA. So there's a big push in Wales and in the UK to kind of up the standard of coastal rowing. So it's a really great opportunity to be able to come out to here. And it's the furthest I've travelled, so it's very exciting to be able to compete here in Barbados.
Are you hoping to qualify for the Olympics?
That's the long-term goal, yeah. We've got a strong team in GB, so hopefully we can work together and put out a strong team for the Olympics, yeah.
Jerry, how long have you been rowing now?
I started doing beach sprints in 2018. We had a Commonwealth Champs back in the UK then, and that was when I started, racing like the coastal stuff.
For me, who would stand on the sand and watch you do what you do, because I'm watching your upper body, and your upper body is built. And so talk to me about the skill sets for rowing and the benefits physically that one can derive.
I think in terms of coastal rowing, compared to like the normal flat water, you've got to be like a lot more agile and nimble and quite a bit more adaptable. Like river rowing is very just set, like you just go out and do what you do, whereas yeah, you don't really know what's going to happen on the sea. Like a lot of things can change quite quickly.
The tide changes, everything changes, and because you're shifting sand, you never know where your feet might land.
And then a big boat can come past and just wash you all out, and no one really knows what's.
And it's timed, and that's what you're racing against time as well. Yes. But within racing against time, you're likely to make some mistakes and some errors and overturn if necessary, those kinds of things. And so when we come on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're watching competition. Real meaningful competition. Yes. And while for a lot of us who don't quite know how to row, it's a bit of a spectator sport, at the same time we are seeing athletes in action and in competition, and that's what is important. It is free to all. Browns Beach is where all of this happens on the weekend. And on Friday, what time do you row from?
We start at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock on Friday, and I know on the Saturday and Sunday you start a little earlier. 8 o'clock and 8:30 on the Sunday. Am I right?
We start a little bit later on the Saturday, but early on the Sunday. So
right.
Yes,
okay,
that's correct.
All right. So we're going to show up in numbers indeed. Of course, we're supporting Team Barbados.
No, we have a very strong team now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're confident about this?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I take you at your word, my brother. Is it just Barbados against Wales?
No, we have over 14 or
14 countries,
Commonwealth nations?
14 countries, 14 nations from around the Commonwealth.
This is big.
From Africa, from Europe, from Americas, from Caribbean. So it's actually really exciting. Really exciting. So come down and watch.
You really should show up.
We have about over 200 persons.
200 rowers are here. Wow, this is fantastic. Folks, now you know. Now you know you shouldn't miss it. Indeed, so I really want to encourage all of you to show up tomorrow, Friday, 10 o'clock, early o'clock in the day. So skip work if you have to skip work. And then on Saturday and Sunday, show up again too and really come support the 14 nations of Commonwealth who are here to compete in our big games. It's going to be phenomenal in rowing. And we can't wait to see all of you there. Thank you all. I wish you all in your competitions as well. All
Thank
the
you,
best.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Yeah. And that's it for today. My little crew joins me reminding you that we have Q in the community here at the CBC starting at 11. Of course, we go live on radio from 12 noon, but it's a whole day of festivity and fun and food and fellowship and dancing and dominoes and everything you know that Q in the community represents. And we want you to have a great day. By the will of the Lord, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.